Welcome to the U.S. Military Test Prep channel by Study.com. My name is Eric, Marine Corps veteran, and I'm an ASVAB test prep expert. In today's video, we'll practice adding, subtracting, factoring, multiplying, and expanding linear expressions with rational coefficients. This will help you prepare for the Mathematics Knowledge Exam, which is one of the subject-specific sections of the ASVAB. Let's take a look at our first problem. Expand. 1/2 x plus 4 times x minus 3. So this really looks like a factored polynomial. So what we're going to use is the FOIL method. And just for reference, I'm going to pop the order of operations up on the screen just so that we have it as a guide. So just as a quick reminder, the FOIL method stands for first outside, inside last. So when we have factors that look something like this, then we can work it out something like this. Take that outside piece first, p times r plus p times s. Then we'll go to the inside, q times r plus q times s. So let's apply that to the problem. If this is our p, that's our q, that's our r, that's our s, then it'll look something like this. 1/2 x times x plus 1/2 x times -3 plus 4 times x plus 4 times -3. So now if we work this out, we end up with 1/2 x squared plus -3/2 x plus 4x plus -12. So now we can kind of combine these two pieces in the middle. And in order to do that, let's convert this 4 into a fraction using this least common denominator of 2. So that would be 8/2. 8/2 is the same as 4, but it allows us to combine these more easily. So now we have 1/2 x squared plus, and then 8 minus 3, that gives us 5 halves x minus 12. So that's our answer, 1/2 x squared plus 5 halves x minus 12. Great job. Factor the expression 2/3 x plus 8/9. So to solve this one, what we're really trying to do is factor out as much as we can. So we're going to do that by finding the greatest common factor. And so what we're looking for there is what is the largest number that will divide both into this coefficient and into this constant. And in this case, our greatest common factor is actually 2/3 because it divides into both of them. So we'll take 2/3 and we'll factor that out, and that gives us x plus, and then all we have to do is see how does 2/3 divide into 8/9. 2 will go into 8 4 times, 3 will go into 9 3 times. So 2/3 times x plus 4/3 is our answer. Great job. Simplify 1/2 x plus 3 plus 3/4 x minus 5. So this is where it's really important to pay close attention to the problem. This looks kind of like an expand problem, but you see here, we're not multiplying the two, we're adding them. And so that really makes this a lot simpler. Because it's addition and not subtraction, then that means that none of the signs are going to change over on this side. So really, we can actually just ignore the parentheses. We could rewrite the problem really simply as 1/2 x plus 3 plus 3/4 x minus 5. And to make it even easier, we could just rewrite it grouping things together. So 1/2 x plus 3/4 x. So that way we have the two parts that have an x and a coefficient together. And then we can put our constants together, plus 3 minus 5. And now we just work through solving this. So if I want to combine 1/2 x and 3/4 x, we'll find the least common denominator. So in this case, we can turn this into 2/4, which is basically the same thing as saying 1/2. And now it combines easily with 3/4. So we have 5/4 x, that's coming from this part. And then we just have to combine 3 minus 5. So then that's minus 2. So that's our answer, 5/4 x minus 2. Great job. Multiply x plus 5 times x minus 2. So we shouldn't confuse this with a simplify problem because there's no sign in here. We're not adding or subtracting, we're multiplying. So we can once again use the FOIL method. So if we kind of relabeled these, P plus Q times R plus S, then we can rewrite that problem as P times R plus P times S plus Q times R plus Q times S. So now if we substitute in our problem, we get x times x plus x times -2 plus 5 times x plus 5 times -2. That'll give us x squared plus -2x plus 5x plus -10. So now we really just have to combine the two middle parts and we get x squared plus 3x minus 10. So that's our answer, x squared plus 3x minus 10. Great job. Okay, that's the rundown on adding, subtracting, factoring, multiplying, and expanding linear expressions with rational coefficients. To recap, remember to read the entire question and consider what information you're being given to solve the problem. Review the possible answers for insight into what type of problem you're working. Finally, remember the order of operations. Commit the acronym PEMDAS to memory. That'll really help. The Study.com ASVAB course includes more information about what each subtest covers. The question content is similar to what you'll see on the ASVAB, and practice test scoring is broken down by subtest for line score calculations. That can really help you see where you stand. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment with any questions or topics that you'd like us to cover, and don't forget to subscribe for more US military test prep content. I'll see you in the next video. You got this.